What's up, YouTube? What is going on? We have another soap review, Orange Krush from Maykker products. As you can see, I didn't just crack this bottle. I've used it a little bit. I've used a couple of bottles of this so far. So let's go right to the bottle. As always, extreme cleaning power, gets rid of dirt, residue, and greasy spots. Rich and lasting foam, works on all glass surfaces. Super glide, making it easy to cover every inch of your glass surface. Extra shine with a nice scent of California oranges, and that is true. It smells so freaking good, honestly. This has a lot of different things, even ingredients and stuff like that, which is rare. Application: perform a test on a hidden surface before starting work to check material resistance, color, fastness. The product must be diluted at least 1 to 100, which corresponds to 40 milliliters in 4 liters of water, or 100 milliliters in 10 liters of water. So at least they give you instructions, which is always a good thing. I'm not going to use the floater bottle. We're just going to go ahead, see how it suds up. Do about that. Oh, I can smell it already. It smells so fucking good. Let's see how it suds up. Yeah. So when I add soap to a bucket, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the suds. I want suds when I'm adding it to my bucket. Like, that like makes sense. Like that, it like looks like there's soap in the bucket. So let's go test this out on the glass and see how we get for glide. All right, let's see how this. Look at that. That is like foam throughout the whole entire window, which is very rare if you're not applying it directly to the pad. It's a really good consistency for the type of soap that you add to the bucket. They did a really good job. You got great glide. Obviously, the scent is 100% on point, and for the liquidator to be able to glide the way I just glided, it's definitely a good soap. I'm not gonna go and say it's not. This is probably the best soap outside of probably like the only thing I would compare it to, and I said it in the review when I did on it, was the Mormon Black Essence. The Black Essence is another great sudded soap that you add to the bucket. It has a great scent, like a nice minty, fresh, clean scent. You know, I would put those like in the same category. I would probably say outside of the Mormon Essence, Black Essence, the Orange Krush. The Orange Krush is crushing it. You like that? Get it? Orange Krush, crushing it. All right. So now we got a bigger window, and I just really wet it. Like, I soaked the applicator. So you know, like when I'm using my flick pad, what I noticed is the initial dunk where it's really watery. Normally, you know, it looks like this. When I do my next window, you'll see when some of that water dies down, it saturates really nice, and you get like a really nice foam. And I think that's like the best case scenario as far as like your applicator saturation is concerned when it comes to like a type of soap that you add to the bucket. So now let's do like a smaller window. Now this is the second. See the second go, how it's more controlled, there's no separation. See what I'm saying? Now it looks like the type of soap that I added directly to the applicator. You see what I mean? How it's different and how it compares. Like if you rewind it back, go look at the way the solution looked when I first put it on after that first dunk. Always the second dunk, the second application is always better than the first, is what I'm trying to get at. So I don't judge a soap initially on like, the second it hits the glass, like how it is. Like you gotta understand how a soap works. You gotta understand like its strengths, its weaknesses, and that's why testing it, like just opening up a bottle, cracking a bottle and using a soap and just putting a review up for the world to see does not give a product its just due go. Like it's not a good way to do it. Like you gotta use, like when I used purple not just like, I didn't just crack the bottle and use it. It was like I used it throughout the entire day, like in multiple different scenarios, and really put it to the test. And the saturation of the applicator was what I was talking about. Like look, now I'm on my third window. Look at the consistency. It's very controlled. And this is what I'm talking about. Like if you want to be able to control the results that you get and stay consistent and be replicatable every single time, you need to understand how your soaps work, how your rubber works. You got to understand like the temperature outside. You got to understand how your tools work. Like if you don't, you're gonna always get mixed results. And that's what kind of made me like start to like look at all of these different aspects in a different light, because I was like, yo, why do I keep getting mixed results? Like one day my squeegee's on point, the next it's not. And I got sick of it. I was like, what the fuck? I gotta figure this shit out. And now I get replicatable results every single day. Sorry I just sounded retarded when I just talked. I have music blaring in my ear while I'm talking to you, and I was about to start singing the lyrics and had to stop myself because I'm recording. I'm fucking dumb. Anyway, well, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fifth window, okay? This is the fifth window, the fourth window on that second dunk. And now you can see a little bit, it's starting to change. The consistency is starting to change. But, that's what you're dealing with when you're dunking your applicator into a soapy bucket. You know what I mean? That's why I prefer direct application. But going this direction, like if I had to choose a soap to dunk my applicator in, it would probably most likely be either Orange Krush or like, I'm not gonna really say Black Essence, because Black Essence isn't sold in the United States. It's only sold in like Europe and Japan and stuff like that. But I might actually have another soap coming from another company that's not sold in the US. So, I wanna give, like, I have a very big following, like Europe and Japan and Germany. Like I have a lot of viewers coming from those parts of the world. So I wanted to be able to bring them reviews that weren't just American based, American based products. So in order to do that, I need to bust out my salesman hat and I need to sell these companies on why they should send me product that's not sold in the US. So it's kind of fun. It's like it's a new challenge. You know what I mean? I don't like working directly with the distributor. I'd rather go straight to the source. You know what I mean? It's just a lot easier. I'm free. I can say whatever the hell I want, and you know, that's why I do what I do. So, all right. That's what's up. Nice, clean, shiny windows. Check that out. That's the entire storefront. I'm doing this whole entire side of the street right now. And then I'll do all that side of Main Street. Probably Thursday I will, because tomorrow I have a pressure washing job in New Hampshire. So I'm not doing anything outside of that. But yeah, Maykker Orange Krush. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely consider trying it. And I think it's a better soap than, like, say, Dawn. You know what I mean? I've heard some guys say, like, oh, Dawn is better, but I didn't see any issues with Glide, suds, none of that, and it smells better than Dawn. So, you know, that's my honest opinion on the soap. You know, and I'm always going to lead you guys into a professional. I'm always going to push you towards the professional side of things. I'm not going to tell you to go buy a soap, a dish soap off the shelf. I'm going to tell you, hey, for $7 you can get a really good bottle of professional window cleaning solution. So just know that, guys. I'm always going to push you towards the professional side of things, because that's ultimately what I hope you want to be. I mean, unless you aspire to be a Bucket Bob, then you be a Bucket Bob and be the best Bucket Bob you can fucking be, straight up. But if you don't want to be an amateur, and you want to be a professional, and you want people to take you seriously as a professional, use professional tools and products so that you not only stand out from your competition, because even like these bigger window cleaning companies, if they're not like the big ones who have like their own brand of soap, normally all their techs are using dish soap. So, you know what I mean? It doesn't take much to beat the big guys. It really doesn't. You just gotta know how to talk and be good at what you do, you know what I mean? And you'll kick the shit out of them every time, I promise you. All right, guys, I've been talking too much. I'll see you guys on the glass.